Always love you. I will always love you. I don't want no motherfucker. Well, don't turn down the promo. But what up, T2? T2 squad, T2 fellows, T2 ladies and gents. We're back with another T2 Productions. On today's episode of Story Times with T2F. Trey 2 Funny. I'm gonna let down my burdens down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside, steady or no more. What up, T2 squad? We back with another banger, back with another video, and today we coming with a banger story time on how your boy went that way. Woo! So as you can tell by the title, your boy has been arrested, and as you can tell by the thumbnail, your boy has a mugshot. All right, we finna get into today's video. Is the lighting good? Is the lighting good for y'all? Y'all can see me say yo. Cool. So this was a regular hot Sunday, as it is now today, which made me record this video. It was about 20-some years ago, when I had just came from church, and somehow I ended up in the courthouse. Oh! Shout out, somebody raised their hand. Tell me you're with me. Can I get a witness? All right, but for real, your boy got locked up. So, backstory to the story. I was at my cousin's crib where he stayed. He was beefing with somebody. My cousin wasn't there, so he tried to beef with me. Cool. So me and him get into a little back and forth with the chitter chatter. He say, "What's up?" I got my little kids with me. I say, I ain't gonna fight in front of my kids. That always been my thing. I ain't gonna fight in front of my kids. If you don't know who my kids is my little siblings. I don't fight in front of my younger siblings, because if they jump in or get hurt or anything, any type of way, if they get touched any type of way, I'm on 10 and can't be stopped. So to avoid all that, which can go further and way before what it gotta be, I'm just not gonna fight around my kids. But it was on my mind. That pressure was on my mind. So that was on a Friday. Fast forward to that Sunday, because I stayed over the whole weekend. Me and my cousin come from church. We head back to the playground. And so, motherfuckers is picking. And they on 10 today, because it's both of us. So they on, it's like 4 of them and 2 of us. So they on 10. So, but ain't nobody said nothing that they own it from Friday. So we ain't on it. But then motherfuckers get on what they was on Friday, and it go left. Because everything was cool that Sunday, not gonna lie. Like, we was just out there chopping it up, being cool. Motherfuckers got hot, I got irritated, and shit went left. I say it was 4 of them and 2 of us, right? So it's 3 little ones, and 1 that's our size. They all our age, but they all short and small, except for that one. That one is the one that was beefing with my cousin, that then chose to beef with me. I didn't jump in him and my cousin beef because it was they beef. I just said, if something ever happened, as long as it's 1-on-1, I'm cool. If it's 2 or more, you're hitting the flow. That's just what it is. So, you know, everything going smooth, then it go left. Motherfuckers start throwing rubber and rocks. And you know, at the little playground, they got little rubber and rock stuff. They start throwing it at me, because I'm big. Y'all think we at the zoo and I'm the grizzly bear? What happened when you throw stuff at the bear? At the zoo, gorilla, anything. They on 10. So they threw, and I got on 10. So me and the one that's our size, we start nooking. I felt like I won because he ended up on the ground. I walk away. That motherfucker get up. Ooh, spin move. He got a good one on me, not gonna lie. But I turned around. And I went in. But I couldn't stop. He got on the ground. I was still going in. I get up because at this point, I'm like just lost control. Motherfuckers pulled me off of him. He grabbed my leg. He trying to get me on the ground. Come on. What the fuck leg go? So I'm kicking my leg. He get kicked in the face on accident because he still hold my leg and won't let it go. So, after that, he's still on the ground or whatever. We go back home. Not home, but to my cousin's crib. The way I was raised, if you win a fight, you go back home and take your rest break. Because if you won that fight, the loser coming back for their W. Because if in our house, or if you lost that fight, you finna go back and fight till you win. So I won. So I was good, but I know you lost bad. You want your one again. So I'm gonna go catch my breath. We go in the house, play the game, eat a little freezer, pop sugar, whatever you want to call it. We walk down the street, then come back to the park. By that time, a good like 2 or 3 hours had passed. 2 at least. We head back to the playground. It's like 3 police cars. But the fight been over like 2, 3 hours. So I don't think they for me. We just going to be nosy. We thinking they for somebody else. By we, I mean me, my cousin, then all of the little homies or whatever that we had met down the street and went back to the park with. So police there now. We like, damn, who finna go to jail? We, motherfuckers was always fighting at the playground. But when you little and you fight, you ain't never go to jail unless it was real shit. Like if you got like a weapon or something, yeah, but just throwing hands, no, ain't nobody going to jail. So I don't think that for me, so I ain't worried. We just trying to figure out who the police for. We just really trying to be nosy. I learned my lesson that day. So we head to the playground or whatever. Once we get there, one of the small dudes, which was cousins of the dude that I fought, he got a video of the whole fight showing the police. They look at me, hey, this you? No, that ain't me. Well, you got on the same clothes in the video. No, that ain't me. All right, you come on, step over here with us. We finna talk. So at this point, my cousin go back to the crib and get his peoples, like the adult people, to come outside and talk to the police. So they on the phone with my mama, talking to my mama, yada yada. They say we gonna have to take them in because if it was a regular little kid fight, it'd be all right. But because it was stomping involved, then the boy ended up going to the hospital to me he had a concussion. I never stomped you. You held my foot. Did my feet connect with your face? Yeah, but not because I stomped you, because you held my foot and got kicked on accident. So we end up going back and forth, about the situation. They say they're going to take me in. These motherfuckers pull out pink handcuffs. So not only am I going to jail, and I'm finna be actually handcuffed, y'all gonna make them pink, not green, not white, not silver, not red, but pink. So now Akon start playing in my head. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let me out here. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. So it's me and a police officer. They basically they talk to my peoples, let them know that I'm going that way, and they let me know what time. Once they get there, they gonna give me my phone call, and then once they book me, they gonna let them know the court date or whatever. So this is on a Sunday. Court is on Monday and Thursday, and Monday and Thursday only. Slight chance I go to court Monday. It's a slight chance I might be in there for 3 days until Thursday or 4. So I went there around 4 p.m. Sunday evening. On the way there, I'm talking to a police officer. She was like, "Hey, I talked to your mom. I look the same way I am now. When I was little, I was a jolly fat kid, typical jolly fat kid, like to make jokes, laugh, real smart. But I'm just like the people person that was just real cool and funny. Sometimes they thought I was gullible, but hey, I played my part. I was an employee, and I was gonna get employee of the month. So she like, yeah, like even talking to me, conversation, she was like, you don't seem like no bad kid. Like, what happened? Like, what made you do that? I tell her the story. I'm like, it was a prior altercation from days before. Not only that, it's 4 of them against us 2. They start throwing stuff at me. I couldn't fight them because they too small, and I know I can't fight them even though we're the same age. So once the biggest one start talking, it went left. So I was like, I wasn't trying to stomp him or nothing, and I actually didn't stomp him, even though my foot connected with his face, because he was holding my foot. She was like, well, she was like, that makes sense. She was like, what you told me, just tell the guards that book you in, and tell the judge that when you go to court, and we gonna try to see about this. When I tell you I was touched by God that day, and I've been touched by God ever since. So, we get there. The guards, they put me in a holding cell. They asked me what happened to yada yada. While in the holding cell, I see one person that I know and went to church with, and we like sung in the church choir together. Why all the church people in there on this Sunday? I don't know. Why is everybody we sing in a choir? What the hell we doing up in here? So, and then he had a homeboy in there because he had been in there so long, so sad. To where I'm just chopping it up with them, make time go by. It's like 9 p.m. when they pull me out the holding cell to book me. They booked me, put all my information in, let me get my call, talk to my mama, yada yada. But my mama on the phone with the people, so I can't really talk to her for real. I'm like, oh my God. So they put me back in the holding cell. Take me out the holding cell. I have to get naked. Like, I'm beyond scared straight. Times orange is the new black. That was green, then red, then back to blue, then orange. I take off all my clothes. They got me in the shower part. They spray me. It's like a shower part, then it's a door. They can open and close on both sides. So the guard is behind the door spraying me. Then he closes back. So I take off everything except my underwear. They spray my armpits everywhere with pubic hair. Then I take off my underwear. They spray everywhere with pubic hair, right? Then I get into the shower. The soap feels like castor oil, molasses, and dish soap all mixed together, but it's clear. And it don't look like soap. It don't smell like soap, and it don't feel like soap. Am I washing myself with syrup? Karo syrup at that? Because it's thick. So I put on these, but first of all, the white underwear is very thin. You can see through it. And I done seen, while I'm in the holding cell, I done seen at least 10 people take a shower, because there's one shower in the whole facility, and they take turns taking showers. I guess they do that the whole day till everybody get a full shower. And I'm uncomfortable. I ain't never been in this predicament. I'm like, I gotta wear somebody else's stuff. Then, when you hear the jail stories, and you actually seeing it make jail scarier. So we get there, right? So now I'm out the shower. They finna take me to my cell. I'm like, hold on, I'm hungry. I'm like, when is dinner? Because I see everybody else put up in the cell, everything cleared out the caffeine. I'm like, where dinner? They was like, no, dinner was served at 6. 6, it's 9, I've been here since 4. Where's my food? He was like, I can make you a quick sandwich. This conversation between me and the guard. He like, I'll make a quick sandwich. I'm like, okay. So he set me down at the table with all my stuff. He fixed me a sandwich. He like, you thirsty? I'm like, yeah. He was like, okay. He was like, what you want to drink? I was like, what y'all got? I'm thinking I give you water in a cup or something. They got their own pop machine. I ain't gonna lie, that did make me a little bit excited, because a pop machine in jail? I don't even get this in school. So he give me a Sprite or whatever. I was thirsty and hungry. I asked for another Sprite. He gave it to me too. So we talking and whatnot, take me up to my room. When I get to my room, everything goes left. The guards put me in my cell. They check it before they put me in there. They close the door, and I'm locked in for the night, and they said they'll see me in the morning. Once they leave out, okay, there's a cell. Well, when you first walk in, let me help you picture it. You walk into this big unit. There's this living room area. There's cells at the back of the unit, and then there's stairs to take you up, and there's more cells at the top of the unit. They had me on the top stairs. They had my cell upstairs at the back of the unit. So I have to walk up these stairs. I can see people, some people still out watching TV and stuff. So once the guard leave, the people that's still out, they come to my cell. They start knocking on my door beam. They on some beyond scared straight like this type shit. So they like, hey, what's your name? I'm like, I still got on glasses and everything. They was like, what you in here for? I'm like, fight? They was like, damn. Mind you, when I got booked, they charged me for assault and battery in the 1st degree. Them serious charges, my boy. So I'm at the cell now. Back to the story. I'm in my cell behind the door, but I'm standing at the door talking to the people. It's 5 niggas gathered around my door. It's one dude he was like, you know what I do if my brother was in here? I'm like, no. He like, I beat his ass every day. I told my brother he better not ever come here. My brother come here, I'm gonna beat his ass till he leave. It's another nigga. He go downstairs, come back up to my door. He got a pack of peanut butter in front of my door. He was like, yeah, you see this peanut butter? When lights out, I'm finna stick this up your ass and fuck you. Who? You finna do who? I start pulling on the door. Oh, Lord, I hope this door locked for real. Because no, keep that peanut butter over there. So after them terrorizing me for like a good 5 minutes, they all bust out laughing. I don't see what's funny. This man just told me if I was his brother, he'll beat my ass. The other man that got some damn peanut butter talking about he finna use it on me when the lights go out. What's funny? They're like, no, man. They was like, we just fucking with you. But they was like, shit, after talking to you, they was like, you don't need to be in here for real. Because I told them the story of what happened. Like, cause in my defense, personally, I felt justified. I feel like it was a fight. He wouldn't have got even kicked in the face if he didn't grab my leg because I had already won with my fist. So I didn't really feel bad because I feel like I was the protecting and defending myself. Plus, I fought a lot when I was little. I ain't never been to jail for fighting. As many fights I got in, I only went to jail one time for it. Come on now. So they was like, no. They was like, have you seen Beyond Square Straight? I was like, yeah. They was like, yeah, that's what we did to your ass. I was like, damn. But I chopped it up with them for a little bit more. Then lights went out. Everybody went to their cell. I'm sitting there nighttime. I still ain't really talked to my parents or none of that because they was on the phone with the people. They just asked me, was like, okay, I don't know. I'm fucking in jail. Never been here. Don't know what's going on. So, and that Sunday night planned when I got home before all of the chaos happened was my mama was making cheese dip and buffalo wings when she got off. I'm in this cell, it's dark as hell. I ain't had nothing but a sandwich and 2 Sprites. I want that cheese dip and buffalo wings. My feelings hurt. So I pray, crying to God, just, hoping everything's safe. I'm like, damn, my parents disappointed. It's just a lot of stuff going through my head. I'm young. It's like I was always the honor roll kid. I fought, but I ain't never really did nothing bad. I'm like, damn, my whole life, like I ruined my life. Because I don't know what's going to happen in the morning. So morning time come, they come get me before they take everybody out for breakfast. They bring me my breakfast because when you first get there, you're on a 24-hour hold in your cell. But they put me in court. They scheduled me for court that next morning. I didn't know that. So when they came up, brought me breakfast, they was like, you could brush your teeth. You finna go to court in a minute. So they take me down, take me to the nurse station. She drug tests me, see if it's like urine test me for any like drugs, allergies, anything like that. She asked me, do I have any allergies or things like that? Do I take any daily medications? No, I was like, no, I got a little eczema. She was like, okay, if it's any type of medication or ointment, anything that you need, tell your parents. When you see your parents in court, tell your parent or your guardian or whoever that's coming to bring these things with them to court just in case you have to stay. Hold on. Last night, y'all told me if I tell the judge what happened the same way I told y'all, I get out. Now you saying just in case? But I always had that personality where I'm just a people person and I don't mind speaking and I'm freely, and they just see that like my story ain't changed. They know that I'm for real, but they can also see that I'm a good kid overall. So they kind of fuck with me, not gonna lie. They just hate that it's another black man incarcerated at such a young age, so where they really just trying to get me out, and I fuck with them for that. And guess what? I ain't been back since, thank the Lord, since when I went back to trial. So after all that, we go to court. It's a public defender, my mama, and my cousin or whatever that came with her. So my mama, I like wave, but like she been crying all night. So like my feelings, I'm hurt bad. But I don't see the officer that arrested me in court or none of that. So basically in court, the judge just asked me how do I plead. He asked my lawyer how do I plead. My lawyer say I plead innocent for right now, and we gonna have to get all the information. So they set me a trial date. Now I'm going to trial. It's serious. Too serious. So they set me a trial date, but they let me go because they don't have anything to keep against me. They have no witness, no arrested officer. That arrested officer really blessed me because her not showing up did a number on me. Hallelujah. But she didn't show up, so they let me go for that day, and they gave them a trial date for me to come back. I went back to trial like 2 months after that. I didn't get in no trouble, none of that in between that time. Honestly, I just did not want to go back to jail because it wasn't fun. First of all, they don't have TV. Then when you get there, they don't feed you. Then last time you eat is at 6 o'clock. You tell me I'm finna be sick? I'm finna be hungry from 6 o'clock to 7 the next morning when it's time for breakfast? That's 13 hours. I be damn. I'm not going back. BD. All right, cool. Stop playing. So, I go to trial 2 months later. The plaintiff, the witness, and the arresting officer, none of them show up, so the case is automatically dismissed and threw out. Thank the Lord. The problem is my court was scheduled for 9 o'clock that morning. We went at 8 to be early, just in case something happened to where, we can go get seen early. We not seen till 3:47 p.m. that evening. That means I sat there the whole time, just sitting there looking at everybody else go through in and out. Now, of course, my mama, if you know my mama in real life, she knows somebody somewhere, and she gonna talk. So she just telling everybody, yada yada. So I'm just dealing with that the whole day. But thank the Lord, eyes free, eyes never been back. Charges were dismissed, dropped, and threw out. Case closed, empty. And that's the story time of how your boy got arrested and locked up. Don't forget to subscribe, kick that notification bell, and let me know in the comments what y'all want to see next. And as always, stay black, stay beautiful, stay excellent.